Good afternoon, good morning. My name is Colleen Crouse. Yesterday, I found some information. It is a report from the Office of the Comptroller of Currency regarding information concerning a third quarter report on data connected to the mortgage market in the United States, specifically regarding first liens. Now, yesterday, I posted on my YouTube account information about a notice concerning banks that are uninsured, identifying a federal code concerning policy, identified at a metric that is the difference in consideration of the increase over last year regarding forfeitures or evictions in the mortgage market. In 1 year, the rates of forfeitures and foreclosures regarding the mortgage market in the United States increased by 48.3%. The difference is 51.7%. In that specific notice I publicly posted, going back several years, it's an indication of Code 51.7, speaking specifically to consideration of liquidation or repurchase or sale of assets acquired after a bankruptcy proceeding. I contend my charges hold. They've been entirely proven. First liens, including fraudulently executed first liens for which there was no legal basis, and more than that were also visited in acts of political reprisal to people like me, attempting to expose crime and corruption at both the state and a federal level. These are egregious violations. In connection with the information in that notice I posted publicly were identifications of what are called custodial accounts. Now, I've already reviewed securities licensing requirements around knowledge and handling of custodial accounts. Without appropriate documentation or licensing, abuses of systematologies that use custodial accounts can be quite significant. It's even more significant if you allow for one of those accounts put into a custodial account arrangement to use biometric identifier information associated with minors. Do you understand? How many of those women in the last 5 quarters that were strategically evicted and put onto the streets of Dallas at the specific times those payouts on those notes came? How many of those women had children? How many of them had minor children? How many of them had minor grandchildren? This information is going to be revealed. In the meantime, please understand, I cannot and do not accept anybody using their child as a human shield, whether we're talking about something that is at the level of a defense expenditure, or whether we're talking about something that wants to be quantified as some sort of health and human services expenditure. It was not appropriate, it was not acceptable, it's not legal, and it's unconstitutional. Yes, there are significant implications, including insofar as now, especially with the COVID and all, we have to consider the implications regarding genetic engineering, including in these race equity swaps. But in the meantime, please understand, I am still maintaining not only the processes of the investigation, but also the prosecution.